JCPenney, one of our most well-known brands, doesn't appear on any label. It's a brand as popular as Worthington. A brand as classic as Hunt Club. And a brand as up-to-date as By Design. It's JCPenney's unique brand of value. And like Worthington, Hunt Club, and By Design, our brand of value is found nowhere else in the world.
Today for sinus sufferers, from the makers of full prescription strength Actifed, there's Actifed Sinus Daytime Nighttime. The first sinus relief system with 2 formulas to treat sinus pain right, day and night. The daytime formula breaks up sinus congestion so you can breathe without making you drowsy. The nighttime formula is maximum strength so you can rest.
Your sinus is better?
Oh, yeah.
Actifed Sinus Daytime Nighttime. Treat sinus pain right, day and night.
My body tells me I might be, but then, a woman's body is kind of, you never know.
And we're at a very nice age to start having them. 34, I'm ready.
I've always been ready.
The most important thing is my family, and that is having a child.
It's negative.
Don't get worried, man. You'll be all right. We're gonna keep trying.
My husband's a dentist. He tells people to use a mixture of baking soda and peroxide to clean teeth and gums.
I use it. It tastes terrible.
And who has time? But he nudges me.
Mentadent is the only fluoride toothpaste with baking soda and peroxide all in one.
Look at this. Mentadent. Fluoride toothpaste with baking soda and peroxide. It's got it all. Tingling oxygen bubbles. And it tastes absolutely delicious.
Mentadent. Accepted by the American Dental Association.
Monday, Hillary poses for Playboy, and Will goes with her to the Playboy Mansion. Don't miss the funniest Fresh Prince yet. And when the Blossom Boys show up, it's every fantasy come true.
Bingo.
Whoa! A special all-new Fresh Prince Blossom Hour at the Playboy Mansion. NBC Monday.
Difficult decision at first. But over time, it gets a lot easier to live with. Acura. Some things are worth the price.
You've got a sore throat, a painful cough, a stuffy nose. Give them the trademarked vapor action of Hall's Mentholyptus cough tablets and feel better fast. Hall's Vapor Action, only in the halls of medicine.
You've got the power! You've got the power!
Introducing Campbell's Cream of Chicken and Broccoli Soup. The great-tasting new soup that makes great recipes that practically make themselves. New Campbell's Cream of Chicken and Broccoli Soup. Campbell's.
I was tired, listless, my hair looked bad, my dog moved away. My life was as bland as your average chicken sandwich. Then I tried McDonald's new McGrilled chicken. Now this was different.
A marinated chicken breast with Monterey Jack, sweet red onions, tangy herb dressing on a bakery roll. Well, things changed. My hair looks great. My dog came home, and we struck oil in the backyard.
Coincidence? We don't think so. Try the new McGrilled chicken sandwich. Further proof that what you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
You've never seen a camcorder like the Sharp View Cam. The viewfinder gone. Replaced with this LCD view screen. You're right in the action. Gretzky scores? Let's go to the replay. Then, play it back instantly with color and sound. Want to see that again?
The Sharp View Cam, an absolute original.
So your first goal, Ty, and birthdays, graduations, your wedding, your kids, my grandchildren?
It's coming. The worst flu in years. For flu symptoms this tough, you'll need Maximum Strength Theraflu. No hot liquid medicine is more powerful in nighttime or new non-drowsy. It's tougher than the toughest flu.
You need two hands to count all the special rates and discounts on Allstate car insurance. For more than one car, pickup trucks, anti-lock brakes, airbags. Good drivers, excellent drivers with Allstate home insurance. And retired drivers over 55. Just pick up a phone and call an Allstate agent for details. For lots of ways to save, you're in good hands with Allstate.
A Matter of Justice will return following these messages.
Based on a true story.
She was only 25 years old and she's lying in the ground.
The first ever Unsolved Mysteries movie.
He stands to get over $300,000.
One husband's perfect crime.
He murdered our daughter, now he's trying to run away.
And a family determined to get justice.
It'll end when that killer is behind bars.
The Unsolved Mysteries movie, NBC Tuesday.
Introducing Volvo affordable pricing. Available on new 1994 cars, it makes what have always been the ideal family cars a little more ideal.
For quick response. For smooth acceleration, turn him loose. For a cleaner engine, turn him loose. Move up to 93 octane Exxon Supreme and turn the Tiger loose.
When I got pregnant with Timmy 10 years ago, we almost chose not to bring him into the world. We were young and unmarried. We didn't have much money, and at the time it seemed like the right decision. But now, every time I look at him, I can't imagine life without him.
Life. What a beautiful choice.
For every argument, there's a kiss that says you're sorry. For every hectic Monday morning, there's a lazy Sunday afternoon. And for every trip to the mall, the hardware store, or soccer practice, there is now the 850 sports wagon from Volvo.
The town of Waco speaks out on the next Maury.
A Matter of Justice continues, starring Patty Duke, Martin Sheen, and Charles Dutton.
So, you're buying a new car. Well, before you spend all that money, why not make a free call? 1-800-LSS-WINS. When you do, we'll send you a free video showing how well the Oldsmobile 88 LSS luxury sedan stacks up against cars costing thousands more. It's your money, but fortunately, it's also a free call.
Can't breathe. You're sneezing. Your sinuses and nasal passages are blocked. Where do you go for help? Last time you went to your doctor for a prescription. This time he told you to get the same prescription strength medicine without a prescription. Tavis D, the antihistamine decongestant that was once the most prescribed by doctors, is now the most recommended by doctors for 12 hours of relief.
Good morning.
Tavis D, 1 tablet, 12 hours, no prescription.
Okay, here's a real nightmare. Imagine a stove made of glass. What a greasy mess. But it's the perfect job for new Glass and Surface Windex Clear. See, some all-purpose cleaners leave a cloudy residue. New Windex Clear has a unique degreasing formula for a clean that's crystal clear. So say goodbye to cloudy residue, now for all your surfaces. There's new Glass and Surface Windex Clear for a clean as clear as glass from S.C. Johnson Wax.
Burlington Coat Factory has thousands of coats, not hundreds, thousands.
Jackets, raincoats, leathers, the best labels.
I saw the same coat at the mall yesterday.
Look at these low prices.
I know, how do they do it?
Why go anyplace else? I wouldn't.
I got it at the factory, Burlington Coat Factory. They're more great coats.
People think I never put on weight. Wrong. I couldn't even fit into these jeans 3 weeks ago. But dig this, I lost 8 pounds, drinking totally fabulous, ready-to-drink shakes on the Ultra Slim Fast plan. Luscious strawberry, creamy coffee, decadent chocolate, French vanilla. The plan is easy. 1 for breakfast, 1 for lunch, a sensible dinner, and even a candy bar as a snack. If I can do it, trust me, you can do it.
Ultra Slim Fast. Give us a week. We'll take off the weight.
A Matter of Justice will return following these messages.
They call him Dr. Death. Think you've heard all his ideas? Guess again.
Now they have to listen.
Kevorkian's other crusade.
Don't miss Dateline NBC.
Tuesday.
When they're trapped in a safe, will it lead to safe sex?
Matters is having someone to hold you and talk to you.
Must-see TV, LA Law, NBC Thursday.
I can handle it.
The BMW You Can Handle It lease.
The Snap.
A customized lease geared to you.
Simple.
Very simple.
And your needs.
Didn't hurt a bit.
Pick a BMW. Any BMW. We'll work with you so it's easy to handle.
Yes!
The BMW you've always wanted.
We can handle it. Easy.
You can handle it at your Delaware Valley BMW dealer.
Check us out, it's really quite surprising. We're loosening up, no denying it's true. Giving you some room, expanding your horizons. Just wait till we get our hands on you.
Just wait till you try the new roomier fit of Hanes and Hanes Her Way sweats. On sale now at Bradley's. Don't miss these great savings. It's this week only, so hurry into Bradley's today.
Just wait till we get our hands on you.
Einstein's laws of motion. The human body was made to be in motion. A body that stays in motion is a happier body. As a body ages, it doesn't have to slow down. The Einstein Center for Orthopedic Sciences.
I still got it.
The force that keeps bodies in motion.
Sunday's Child with Larry Kane, tonight at 11 on The News Tonight.
A Matter of Justice continues, starring Patty Duke, Martin Sheen, and Charles Dutton.
When you work in a doctor's office during cold season, you're gonna get a cold. And I've got a butte. Hard to tell? That's because I took this. Advil Cold and Sinus. From the makers of Advil. It's tough on colds, like Advil is on pain. Gets you through congestion, fever, a bad sore throat. Believe me. I know.
Advil Cold and Sinus. Advanced formula for the cold season.
So, how's that space next to tonight's chicken looking? Oh, that empty, huh? Hey, I can help. New Lipton Golden Sauté Pasta. Look at this. Delicate angel hair pasta, tender broccoli, zesty herbs and spices, and a yummy sautéed taste. Guess that's why they call it Golden Sauté. You'll call it a miracle. Meatloaf tomorrow? We'll talk. New Lipton Golden Sauté Pasta. The sautéed taste that's on your side. Heck, I'm gonna go have some right now. Oh, I love this.
She's always been one of those people who's naturally organized, and you're not. Still, you've been friends forever, and it always amazes you how she finds time to do so much and look so great. Naturally, she discovered the easy new way to buy from Avon. Just call 1-800-4AVON to get a free catalog or an Avon representative or place an order direct. Taking less time and getting more done? Now Avon thinks that's beautiful.
The legend comes to life. The extraordinary Colonel's Rotisserie Gold. Now at an extraordinary price. Just $6.99 for a whole rotisserie chicken. Deeply marinated, slowly roasted, and oh so flavorful. Savor this legendary taste at an extraordinary price. Just $6.99 for a whole Colonel's Rotisserie Gold. Only at one place. Only KFC. KFC. We do chicken right.
Oh, Mr. Energizer Bunny, out for a stroll.
My matter desolidificator will put an end to your precious little source of power.
Your hippity-hoppity days are over.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer battery. It keeps going and going.
Wednesday, arresting television with 2 hours of mystery. They were victims of a deadly fire, and their parents think their brother was involved.
He knew what went on that night.
Unsolved mysteries. Then, the Sphinx. It could be older than Egypt itself. But who built it? Aliens? A hidden chamber could unlock the mystery of the Sphinx. Right after Unsolved, NBC Wednesday. After 8 years in prison, Stone's most dangerous opponents come back to court for real justice.
Who makes the first move? This isn't a game.
Law and Order, arresting television, NBC Wednesday.
The Friday Night Mystery continues with Brian Dennehy as Jack Reed.
Don't tempt me, you sick creep.
One honest cop is up against a killer.
You can't touch me at all.
And up against a government that's protecting him.
You're gonna die!
Based on the files of the real-life Chicago cop, Brian Dennehy is Jack Reed. Badge of Honor, the NBC Friday Night Mystery.
I lost my shoes, I broke my arm, and my socks didn't match. I was as sorry as your average chicken sandwich. And then I tried McDonald's new McGrill Chicken Extra Value Meal. A marinated chicken breast with Monterey Jack, sweet red onions, and tangy herb dressing on a bakery roll, plus fries and a Coke. Well, my arm got better, my socks both matched, and I just found a Rembrandt in my garage.
Coincidence? We don't think so. Try the new McGrill Chicken Sandwich Extra Value Meal. Further proof that what you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
If you hate the taste of cough syrup, throw in the spoon. Introducing Drixoral Cough Liquid Caps, a whole new kind of cough medicine from Drixoral. Drixoral Cough Liquid Caps are easy to swallow with no bad taste. And each Drixoral liquid cap is concentrated to give you 8 hours of relief. Twice as long as most syrups. Get rid of your cough for 8 hours and those syrups for good. New Drixoral Cough Liquid Caps. Drixoral. Isn't that better?
Ever wonder why you get slow drains? Well, in clear drains, water can run fast. But after a while, drains develop this gunky buildup. Now, though, you can treat and prevent all this.
Introducing Drano Buildup Remover. See, ordinary drain openers get clogs, yet miss buildup. But new Drano Buildup Remover's natural enzymes keep attacking buildup, so drains flow free. Get new Drano Buildup Remover and go with the flow.
From S.C. Johnson Wax.
JCPenney, one of our most impressive brands, doesn't appear on any label. It's a brand as smart as Stafford. A brand as original as Arizona. And a brand as timeless as classic traditions. It's JCPenney's unique brand of value. And like classic traditions, Stafford and Arizona, our brand of value is found nowhere else in the world.
A Matter of Justice will return following these messages.
Based on a true story.
She was only 25 years old and she's lying in the ground.
The first ever Unsolved Mysteries movie.
He stands to get over $300,000.
One husband's perfect crime.
He murdered our daughter, now he's trying to run away.
And a family determined to get justice.
It'll end when that killer is behind bars.
The Unsolved Mysteries movie, NBC Tuesday.
College boys go for a joyride on a Conrail train, but only one makes it home alive.
The real-life Mary Brown and the actress who plays her meet for the first time. We'll take you behind the scenes of A Matter of Justice. Sneak pictures of Princess Diana working out cause a commotion in Britain. And this brother and sister are looking for a loving home on tonight's Sunday's Child with Larry Kane. These stories plus first weather on the news tonight at 11. Join us for news, first weather, and sports.
Please pass the all fruit.
Pass the Polaner all fruit.
Pass the Polaner all fruit.
Would you please pass the jelly?
Polaner All Fruit is real fruit, sweetened only with fruit juice and no added sugar. You'll call it delicious, you'll call it remarkable, but please don't dare call it jelly. Polaner All Fruit, the spreadable fruit.
Presenting an average day in the life of an average American family.
They learned how to surf, walk, and talk all at the same time. I've ridden the fastest and the biggest waves ever ridden, and not many dads can say that.
I always tell the boys to drive safely, because pavement's a harder go down than water.
The water's flying over your head, and it's sparkling, and diamonds are flying.
We're a family, but we haven't exactly settled down.
Please pass the all fruit.
Pass the Polaner all fruit.
Pass the Polaner all fruit.
Would you please pass the jelly?
Polaner All Fruit is real fruit, sweetened only with fruit juice and no added sugar. You'll call it delicious, you'll call it remarkable, but please don't dare call it jelly. Polaner All Fruit, the spreadable fruit.
Natural disasters aren't very selective about where they hit, and their devastation is usually followed by the immediate help of the Salvation Army.
Sunday's Child with Larry Kane, tonight at 11 on the News Tonight.
A Matter of Justice continues, starring Patty Duke, Martin Sheen, and Charles Dutton.
Look over your shoulder.
Hours a day for more than 2 months. That's how we develop and test the engine of the Honda Civic. No wonder the Civic lasts such a long, long time. Heck, it even outlasts our engineers.
Laura Glenn is being dragged down by a tough cold, but she's about to break free with an effervescent rush of relief. Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. Pills take time to dissolve, but Alka-Seltzer Plus is ready the moment you take it, rushing powerful medicines to soothe your aches, relieve your runny nose, free your breathing. Nothing rushes relief like Alka-Seltzer Plus.
You can have a great beef dinner in no time at all. Well, almost no time at all. Beef. It's what's for dinner.
It's the story of Jack the Great Pumpkin King and 4 cool new watches at Burger King. To get a watch for $1.99 from the everyday value menu, order each time. New lower prices on food that's delicious, and see Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. 4 watches to choose from. Isn't that fine? Each one is different for $1.99. Watches from Burger King, just one more case of everyday value. I love this place.
Most families have 2 dishwashers. The heavy-duty model pre-washes everything, loads it in the other model, then tackles what didn't fit. But why? With the Maytag Jet Clean dishwasher, you don't need to wash all your dishes before you wash your dishes. It has a 6-tier racking system that exposes everything to the cleaning power of 43 powerful jets, making your second dishwasher somewhat unnecessary.
You'll get used to it.
Maytag, the dependability people.
next Sunday at 8, 7 Central.
You have a bad day here, somebody dies.
NBC presents the story of the heroes who risked their lives.
My baby is still up there!
And the families who fear for them.
Chances that you take.
The network television premiere. With never-before-seen footage.
Is that an accident or is it arson?
I'll get an answer as soon as I do.
From director Ron Howard.
Check that door for heat.
Robert De Niro.
So you punched out a window for ventilation. Was that before or after you noticed you were standing in a lake of gasoline?
William Baldwin.
I'm not gonna quit, you hear me?
Rebecca De Mornay. Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Is there something about these deaths that you're not telling me?
Donald Sutherland.
Did the fire look at you?
Scott Glenn.
Let me go!
And Kurt Russell.
You go. We go.
Backdraft at a special time, 8, 7 Central, next Sunday on NBC.
Stay tuned for scenes from the thrilling conclusion of A Matter of Justice, coming tomorrow night.
2 college boys go for a joyride on top of a Conrail train with disastrous results. And this brother and sister are devoted to each other. Maybe you can help find them a home. These stories, first weather, and more next on the News Tonight.
Each year in America, over 20,000 people are murdered, leaving behind family and friends to pick up the pieces. 5 out of 6 people will be victims of crimes at least once in their lifetimes. Many laws have been passed and many services created to provide help if you or a friend have been a victim of crime. For information and assistance, please call the National Victim Center at 1-800-FYI-CALL.
You've heard of store cards, gas cards, even car cards. Well, now, hear this. Introducing the new Shell MasterCard from Chemical Bank. Use it to make purchases, and those purchases earn free Shell gasoline. Average drivers could save 10% of their yearly gasoline cost, and there's no annual fee. The Shell MasterCard from Chemical Bank. Call 1-800-FREE-GAS.
Kibbles and Bits Lean.
Kibbles and Bits Lean.
We're a lean, mean canine machine.
What do they mean by Kibbles and Bits Lean? The great taste of Kibbles and Bits with 30% less fat than the leading dog food.
We're gonna get us some Kibbles and Bits Lean.
My dandruff shampoo is good.
Better try something else. Mine really works.
You'd better try something else, like Selsun Blue. Doctors recommend it more than all leading brands. Selsun Blue. Doctor recommended #1.
Oh, we dreamed about a vacation in Hawaii for 12 years. Then we get there and disaster strikes. We're all stuck in our room with diarrhea. So I bought Imodium AD. I heard it worked better.
Original prescription strength Imodium AD stops diarrhea, often with 1 dose, instead of dose after dose of the pink stuff.
With just 1 dose, our diarrhea was gone, and so were we, out having the time of our lives.
Imodium AD, the original prescription for 1 dose relief.
Tomorrow on the exciting conclusion of A Matter of Justice.
My son was murdered. The woman behind it has my granddaughter.
A mother vows to bring her son's killer to justice.
If I can't have your life, I'm going to take away your freedom to live it.
Based on a true story. Patty Duke, Martin Sheen, and LA Law's Alexandra Powers. A Matter of Justice, tomorrow on NBC.
Be sure to tune in tomorrow night following an all-new Fresh Prince Blossom Hour to the powerful conclusion of A Matter of Justice. Tomorrow night at 9, 8 Central, here on NBC.
Hi, I'm Katie Couric. Tomorrow morning on Today, every parent's nightmare. Their 18-year-old daughter, a college freshman, disappears. When she's found, she wants no part of her family. Is her membership in the Church of Sun Myung Moon an example of brainwashing or religious freedom? We'll talk frankly with family and followers, then you decide. Join us for this special report tomorrow morning on Today.
So what would you say if I told you to see your Oldsmobile retailer right now? You'd ask for directions. You'd say you just bought a new Oldsmobile a few minutes ago. You'd say, wow, an 88 special edition with air, cruise, tilt, anti-lock brakes, and dual airbags for $19,995. Gee, so I was right the first time. It's your money.
If your skin gets so chapped and so cracked, it feels like 100 paper cuts, you should know there's a new way to control it. Announcing Dermasil, a scientific breakthrough from Vaseline Pharmaceutical Research. Look for it this month.
Just because I want fresh smelling laundry day after day doesn't mean I spend my life doing laundry. I've changed to new Outdoor Fresh Bounce. Now things smell fresh for up to 5 days.
Only new Bounce has a special time-release freshness that slowly releases day after day after day.
This is fresh. I just washed it 5 days ago.
Change to new Outdoor Fresh Bounce. The freshness lasts up to 5 days.
You can't breathe. You're sneezing. Your sinuses and nasal passages are blocked. Where do you go for help? Last time you went to your doctor for a prescription. This time he told you to get the same prescription-strength medicine without a prescription. Tavus D, the antihistamine decongestant that was once the most prescribed by doctors, is now the most recommended by doctors for 12 hours of relief.
Good morning.
Tavus D, 1 tablet, 12 hours, no prescription.
The legend comes to life. The extraordinary Colonel's Rotisserie Gold, now at an extraordinary price. Just $6.99 for a whole rotisserie chicken. Deeply marinated, slowly roasted, and oh so flavorful. Savor this legendary taste at an extraordinary price. Just $6.99 for a whole Colonel's Rotisserie Gold. Only at one place. Only KFC. We do chicken right.
Wednesday, arresting television with 2 hours of mystery. They were victims of a deadly fire, and their parents think their brother was involved.
He knew what went on that night.
Unsolved mysteries. Then, the Sphinx. It could be older than Egypt itself. But who built it? Aliens? A hidden chamber could unlock the mystery of the Sphinx. Right after Unsolved, NBC Wednesday. After 8 years in prison, Stone's most dangerous opponents come back to court for real justice.
Who makes the first move?
This isn't a game.
Law and Order, arresting television, NBC Wednesday.
Based on a true story.
She was only 25 years old and she's lying in the ground.
The first ever Unsolved Mysteries movie.
He stands to get over $300,000.
One husband.
Do you remember the best sandwich you ever tasted? If you do, it was probably made with Dietz & Watson's premium deli meats. At Dietz & Watson, our deli products are made with the finest ingredients and have that famous Dietz & Watson taste. And to help you eat healthier, our deli meats have less fat, less sodium, and no MSG. So the next time you're at the deli counter, ask for Dietz & Watson and create a tasty memory with your next sandwich.
At Dietz & Watson, we're making it here.
Donald Sutherland and Robert De Niro.
What would you like to do to the whole world?
Burn it all. Ron Howard's Backdraft with never-before-seen footage at 8/7 Central, NBC Sunday.
It's simple. Healthy skin requires moisture. Lubriderm is the one created for dermatologists to restore moisture as it heals and protects. Lubriderm, because your basic instinct is to save your skin. See you later, alligator.
Yeah, you can buy cheaper sausage in Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean sausage doesn't cook away like the bargain brands do. I had a whole lot rather explain the price than apologize for the quality. Taste that country goodness.
I'm not going in.
I'm on my deathbed here.
Why not take Dayquil?
But my head is pounding and I can't stop coughing.
Take Dayquil.
Won't this stuff fix all that?
No, that won't do anything for your headache or your cough. Take the Dayquil.
From the makers of NyQuil, Vicks Dayquil Liquid Caps, complete non-drowsy cold relief.
Don't you hate it when she's right?
Vicks Dayquil Liquid Caps, the non-drowsy, stuffy head, congested chest, sore throat, coughing, fever, so you can face your day medicine. Also try new Dayquil sinus formulas.
700 feet up, you can't pay attention to your stomach. And it's not like you can run out for a sandwich either.
There's a hunger inside you.
When I need food, it's Snickers.
Packed with fresh roasted peanuts, thick milk chocolate, and caramel. Snickers stops the hunger.
Hey, you can't be too careful up here.
There's a hunger inside you. It's morning again. So much waiting for you.
Morning, Tiger.
Time to wake up, or you smell that Folgers brew. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Aroma roasted mountain-grown beans. They give Folgers a richness that does more than just open your eyes.
Tell you what, I'll take you.
Okay.
Opening eyes, opening doors, taking the morning and making it yours. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
A Matter of Justice will return following these messages.
It may not look it, but these kids are in school. It's a boot camp that helps kids get a fresh start and stay out of trouble. America Close Up explains. Get close, get answers on NBC Nightly News tomorrow.
You've seen her tonight in A Matter of Justice. Now see her Thursdays. LA Law's Alexandra Powers.
Did having an abortion affect your work?
Objection! Must see TV. NBC Thursday.
Have you seen my... What is this?
Perfect.
What? Let's go to Marshall's.
I knew you were going to say
I think we need his and hers love fish.
For the mantle?
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Oh, look. We saw this in that catalog.
Is that good?
Italian, $12.99. We can get a whole bunch of these.
Honey.
Fran and Alice both have bad colds. Fran has a traditional health plan. She worries about the cost every time she sees her doctor for a routine exam, test, or lab work. Alice has Greater Atlantic. Her routine exams, tests, and lab work are covered. She never worries about the cost of seeing her doctor. Fran pays through the nose. Greater Atlantic, the coverage you need for 100% peace of mind. Ask your employer.
The Old El Paso Challenge. Who can pick up the most pecani sauce per chip? Reigning champ Hammy Joe with Old El Paso thick and chunky pecani. Or bull rider Brahma Bob with ordinary pecani.
Your history.
Ready, dip. Old El Paso wins again. Ordinary pecani's thin and runny. For more dip per chip and more taste per bite, she's tough. It's thick and chunky pecani from Old El Paso.
Philly celebrates a season to remember. Live coverage Tuesday at noon.
A Matter of Justice continues, starring Patty Duke, Martin Sheen, and Charles Dutton.
So Janie was playing a molecule in the school play, and I start coughing. Everyone's staring. Fortunately, somebody handed me these cough drops, Robitussin. I didn't even know they made cough drops. Well, they worked on my cough right away, soothed my throat, and I could feel those vapors. I'm glad Robitussin took the spotlight off me and put it where it belonged.
Robitussin cough drops from the cough experts. And try new Robitussin Liquid Center cough drops with a soothing liquid center.
BKTV.
It's the story of Jack, the Great Pumpkin King, and 4 cool new watches at Burger King. To get a watch for $1.99 from the everyday value menu, order each time. New lower prices on food that's delicious, and see Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. 4 watches to choose from, isn't that fine? Each one is different for $1.99. Watches from Burger King, just one more case of everyday value. I love this place.
Beautiful is
clean, fresh, alive.
CoverGirl Clean Makeup.
Beautiful is
knowing your makeup is Noxzema Clean.
Fresh, true, naturally you.
The natural look that's good to your skin. Clean Makeup. CoverGirl. Redefining beautiful.
My husband has taught me use peroxide and baking soda. He's a dentist.
This is Mentadent, the only fluoride toothpaste with baking soda and peroxide all in one.
There is fluoride toothpaste with baking soda, but Mentadent has fluoride, baking soda, and peroxide. My husband recommends all 3. You can feel the bubbles foaming and tingling. It tastes terrific. It makes my mouth feel squeaky clean.
Mentadent, accepted by the American Dental Association.
We asked women which looks like the leading cough syrup.
This one coats better.
This one's thinner.
It looks watery.
This one that coats, it's the leading syrup, right?
No, it's Vicks Formula 44. It doesn't just look different and feel better going down. What really matters is that it has maximum strength cough suppressant, and the leading syrup doesn't.
So why take that?
When there's this?
Vicks Formula 44. The better coating, better feeling cough relieving medicine.
A Matter of Justice will return following these messages. The Friday Night Mystery continues with Brian Dennehy as Jack Reed.
Don't tempt me, you sick creep.
One honest cop is up against a killer.
You can't touch me at all.
And up against a government that's protecting him.
You're gonna die!
Based on the files of the real-life Chicago cop, Brian Dennehy is Jack Reed. Badge of Honor, the NBC Friday Night Mystery.
Introducing Roy's Reuben.
I used to date a guy named Reuben.
With corned beef, melted Swiss, sauerkraut, and Thousand Island on toasted rye bread, it's a little bit sour, a little bit sweet.
Yeah, that was Reuben.
We serve it up hot.
Yeah, that was Reuben.
But hurry, it'll only stick around a few weeks.
Yeah, that was Reuben.
A one of a kind taste for Roger.
Well, we came to IKEA because we're getting married in
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
And we still don't have a bed.
Yeah.
This is really nice, right?
I would say I'm pretty nervous.
IKEA's cool because they have tons of styles to choose from.
All of our friends are married. All of them.
All this stuff sort of fits together, and it gives you sort of new ways of looking at rooms.
I won't be able to leave the toilet seat up.
They don't pressure you at IKEA, which is really nice. Ben doesn't respond well to pressure.
If you're going to say Bob Evans the best tasting sausage around, you better be pretty darn sure it is. I'm sure all right, so I'll put my personal guarantee on it. Either you'll sit down to the best tasting sausage you could buy, with its lean cuts and special spices, or we'll give you your money back. Simple as that. The way I see it, if my name's on it, it better be the best. You tell him, Dan. Come on, let's eat.
Bob Evans, down on the farm.
Supermodels in the Nude, the world exclusive on Entertainment Tonight.
A Matter of Justice continues, starring Patty Duke, Martin Sheen, and Charles Dutton.
I thought I'd reached the happiness threshold with my bath bar. Then I got the wake-up call. Oil of Olay bath bar with light Olay moisture like young skin. Pretty impressive. And something that makes it so different from soap. It actually helps hold moisture in, so my skin feels softer, smoother, younger than I ever imagined. Well, I thought I was happy. But who knew I could feel like this?
Hold on to young skin with Oil of Olay bath bar. And the price? Very nice.
Simpson, do I smell waffles?
Delicious waffles, Jenkins.
I guess some of us care about our bodies and some don't.
Jenkins, I'm hurt. These are Eggo Nutri-Grain waffles made with nutritious whole grain.
Nutritious? You?
Absolutely. And no cholesterol, no sugar added, no preservatives.
I'm impressed. Do they taste as good as they smell?
There's only one way to find out.
If you insist.
Hey, let go of my Eggo.
Taste the wholesome goodness of Nutri-Grain waffles from Eggo.
When it hurts so much you can hardly swallow ordinary food, that's when you know you've got a miserable sore throat. So why take a cough drop with only one medicine when you can take a Chloraseptic with 2 medicines? Such a powerful sore throat lozenge. It works to stop pain on contact and gives you long-lasting pain relief. A sore throat is easy to swallow with Vicks Chloraseptic.
So, how's that space next to tonight's chicken looking? Oh, that empty, huh? Hey, I can help. New Lipton Golden Sauté Pasta. Look at this. Delicate angel hair pasta, tender broccoli, zesty herbs and spices, and a yummy sautéed taste. Guess that's why they call it Golden Sauté. You'll call it a miracle. Meatloaf tomorrow? We'll talk. New Lipton Golden Sauté Pasta. The sautéed taste that's on your side. Heck, I'm gonna go have some right now. Oh, I love this.
You and your family are invited to celebrate the magic of an all-new Snow White in Filmation's Happily Ever After. Starring Ed Asner.
Now this is what I call a party.
Dom DeLuise, Phyllis Diller, Tracy Ullman, and Grammy Award winner Irene Cara.
I'm Snow White.
The largest all-star cast ever assembled in an animated motion picture. Happily Ever After. Rated G. Now available on video cassette.
Sunday at 8, 7 Central.
You have a bad day here, somebody dies.
NBC presents the story of the heroes who risk their lives.
My baby is still up there!
And the families who fear for them.
The chances that you take.
The network television premiere with never-before-seen footage.
Is that an accident or is it arson?
I'll get that answer as soon as I do.
From director Ron Howard.
Check that door for heat.
Robert De Niro.
So you punched out a window for ventilation. Was that before or after you noticed you were standing in a lake of gasoline?
William Baldwin.
I'm not gonna quit, you hear me?
Rebecca De Mornay, Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Is there something about these deaths that you're not telling me?
Donald Sutherland.
Did the fire look at you?
Scott Glenn.
Let me go!
And Kurt Russell.
You go. We go.
Backdraft at a special time, 8, 7 Central, Sunday on NBC.
Sinus attacks used to be a real problem for me, but lately, I've been doing things that people with sinus trouble can have a hard time doing. Little things like playing with my kids, all because of Tylenol Sinus. Without sinus pain and pressure, I can do all kinds of things I was missing out on.
Only Tylenol Sinus relieves pain and pressure with a maximum strength decongestant and extra strength Tylenol brand pain reliever.
Tylenol Sinus just makes me feel better.
Maximum strength Tylenol Sinus, the strength you need from the name you trust.
The Ragu chef created new Ragu Super Vegetable Primavera because we should all eat more vegetables. So his chunkiest sauce ever has vegetables, vegetables, and more vegetables. New Ragu Super Vegetable Primavera.
I was blown away when my dentist told me I had tartar. Doctor, I said, I use regular baking soda toothpaste. My teeth feel clean. Jakey said, it's not enough. Use new tartar control Crest with baking soda and your teeth will be cleaner.
Now you can get the clean feeling of baking soda and proven tartar control from Crest in a toothpaste that prevents tartar better than regular baking soda toothpaste.
So I brushed with tartar control Crest with baking soda and my next visit's great. I finally cleaned up my act.
A smart choice from the Dentist's Choice.
Accepting yourself as a mature adult means eating a nutritious cereal and realizing part of you still cries, "Gimme frosting!" But that's okay. We can overcome these urges. We can deny ourselves fat and salt as long as we repress our feelings about taste. I want taste!
Easy. With Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats, you can have it all. For the adult in you, whole grain wheat, no fat or salt. For the kid in you, lightly frosted, great taste.
I'm glad I've analyzed what I really want. Stop frosting!
You want healthy, shiny hair? It comes from the inside out. My hair wasn't always so healthy. Now I use Pantene Pro V shampoo and treatment conditioner every day. Pantene Pro V has special provitamins. They penetrate to improve hair all the way to the tips. So what you get is healthy, shiny Pantene hair.
Pantene Pro V, for hair so healthy it shines.
Don't go another day without it.
A Matter of Justice will return following these messages.
Tonight on Jay's show, Blue Man Group.
The Tonight Show, the latest spin-off of the Star Trek series. Damn it!
And on Conan's show, Dick Cavett, tonight.
We're just little kids. We couldn't fight for ourselves.
They thought their abusive father had died, so they started a new life. Their world's about to crumble.
You are not alive!
Days of Our Lives.
Her drastic revenge made headlines around the world. Today, testimony from the wife who cut off her husband's penis.
This sneak peek at Princess Di sends her through the roof and straight to court.
Do fat people face discrimination? Marge Palla gets a taste of it in the issue tonight.
Cold air in the Delaware Valley, but for how long? The forecast and first weather.
And we'll list the most dangerous toys as the holiday shopping season nears. I'm Bruce Hamilton.
And I'm Jennifer Ward. All this coming up on the news tonight after the movie.
We dare you to compare.
Compare the latest name brand fashions at Ross and at department stores. If you're not shopping at Ross, you're paying too much.
The Bureau's reviewed these new Progresso soups you submitted. You've gone way beyond our guidelines. Paragraph 49 says, quote, soup noodles should be limp and mushy. These aren't limp and mushy noodles. They're rotini, tortellini, firm, delicious pasta. Your soup's yummy in Italian, but it's my job to protect mushy noodle lovers, so warn the people. Call them pasta soups.
Sure. Progresso pasta soups. They're not for mushy noodle lovers. They're for you.
Why did almost 500,000 people buy this sedan? Now, Plymouth Acclaim has air, automatic, a driver's airbag, all standard, 6-passenger comfort, and here's an even better thing about it. With $1,000 cash back, now it's the lowest price 6-passenger car in America, the 94 Plymouth Acclaim. Only at your Chrysler Plymouth dealer.
The man behind David Koresh on the next Maury.
A Matter of Justice continues, starring Patty Duke, Martin Sheen, and Charles Dutton.
Oh, here she is.
Hey.
Radio Shack is ringing in the holiday with a great selection of phones. Cordless phones everyone is talking about. Phones you talk to. Call Sue. Phones that do the talking for you.
Happy holidays, leave a message.
Radio Shack has phones that fold up, free up, and look like they could beam up. With over 68 phones and answering machines, why shop anywhere else but Radio Shack, your Christmas electronics store.
You ready? Here come the pain!
Honor trapped him in a world of violence.
Do what you gotta do to survive.
Now he has a reason to find a way out.
The dream don't come no closer by itself. We gotta run after it now.
I had a dream, but now I'm awake.
I gotta do this one thing, and then I'm out.
Academy Award winner Al Pacino, Sean Penn, Penelope Ann Miller.
You said you would break my heart, Charlie.
Carlito's Way. Rated R. Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
Mr. Kemp on 2, doctor. Uh-oh. Sore throat, stuffiness. I'm getting a cold. I know what I need. A name I've counted on for years. From the makers of Advil. Advil Cold and Sinus. It's tough on colds, like Advil is on pain. Handles a sore throat, fever, aches, clears nasal congestion, and won't make me sleepy. Not that I could sleep around here.
Advil Cold and Sinus. Advanced formula for the cold season.
Today, Dave Ryan will understand the benefits of a little extra protection. Today, Brady Blackwell will come to appreciate a shatter-resistant shampoo bottle. Today, for the first time in years, Sheila Connor's grandpa will be able to walk with less pain. Today will be a better day for a lot of people. simply because of a material we call plastic.
Russ Pinnock? He's a service manager at Saturn Shreveport.
Hello, Mr. Barksdale. How are you doing, sir? We're going to have a good barbecue.
Every month, Russ invites all the new Saturn owners in and tells them about their car. Russ just wants to make sure we know how everything works on the car.
We're going to cover the right and wrong way to change a flat.
I definitely could change a tire now and change my oil.
Any questions while I'm going along, Ray?
He's a pretty neat guy. I guess you just have to get to know Russ.
Does that man ever fill up?
He has unusual hair, Russ does.
Did everybody get enough barbecue to eat?
Tuesday.
But I love your daughter.
For the first time ever.
This is what I want.
The Unsolved Mysteries movie.
She was only 25 years old and she's lying in the ground.
A family destroyed by her husband's perfect crime.
He stands to get over $300,000.
Her parents vowed to stop him.
Whatever we have to do to get him.
You want to try a case which doesn't exist.
Based on the true story.
He murdered our daughter, now he's trying to run away.
Of one family's fight for justice.
It'll end when that killer is behind bars.
An Unsolved Mysteries movie on a special night, NBC Tuesday.
They call him Dr. Death. Think you've heard all his ideas? Guess again.
Now they have to listen.
Kevorkian's other crusade.
Don't miss Dateline NBC.
Tuesday.
November 1963. President Kennedy is shot. His alleged assassin, Lee Harvey Oswald.
Did your husband kill the president?
Now, for the first time, the real story.
Nothing but the truth.
Some things a man only tells his wife.
I'm a spy.
Finally, the movie that ends the controversy forever. Mrs. Lee Harvey Oswald, NBC next Monday.
Now, Mr.
'70s killer Son of Sam terrorized New York City. He speaks out after 17 years. Did he act alone?
And a suspect in a police shootout allegedly tries to kill himself while police close in.
All this coming up next.
Each year in America, over 20,000 people are murdered, leaving behind family and friends to pick up the pieces. 5 out of 6 people will be victims of crimes at least once in their lifetimes. Many laws have been passed and many services created to provide help if you or a friend have been a victim of crime. For information and assistance, please call the National Victim Center at 1-800-FYI-CALL.
Get one more close-up, Joe.
Meg, I thought you were home with a miserable cold.
I was, but now I feel better.
Did you take Sudafed for your stuffy nose?
No, I took Maximum Strength Comtrex. It does it all.
Chlortrimeton for sneezing?
I only took Comtrex.
Extra strength Tylenol for headaches, body aches, Robitussin Maximum Strength for your cough?
All I took was Comtrex.
She'd have to take each of these to get all the relief that's in 2 Maximum Strength Comtrex.
There's another story of town. Let's roll.
Maximum Strength Comtrex does it all.
I'm 101, and I love a kid's cereal.
Brave adults challenge the notion that Kellogg's Frosted Flakes are just for kids.
I say they're for my grandson, but he's 62.
Frosted Flakes have the taste adults have grown to love. They're great!
Starting this month in magazines across the country, a scientific breakthrough from Vaseline Pharmaceutical Research will be announced. If you're one of 8 million Americans with severely dry skin, look for new Dermacell.
Your teeth aren't flat, are they? Of course not. If they were, a flat brush would be ideal. But since your teeth are shaped like this, we designed our brush like this. Introducing Crest Complete. Your dentist uses special instruments that get between teeth. Crest Complete gets between too, up to 37% farther than the leading flat bristle brush. So to help maintain a dentist clean at home, get new Crest Complete. Only Crest could make a brush this complete.
Tuesday night, for the first time ever, the Unsolved Mysteries movie. A family destroyed by a husband's perfect crime and their fight for justice. Based on the true story, Victim of Love, an Unsolved Mysteries movie. Then on Dateline, he's been called Dr. Death. But suicide isn't his only interest. Dr. Kevorkian's new controversy. Dateline NBC, Tuesday.
Have you heard what Jay's been talking about lately?
A doctor up in Canada says he can do an operation now that will increase the size of a man's sex organ by 50%. Well, I tell you, That Canadian health care plan really is better than ours, isn't it? Oh.
Wait till you hear what Jay has to say tonight, right after your late local news.
Puppies come from?
Where do those cute puppies come from before you buy them at your local pet store?
They don't understand that when they go to the pet shop what is behind the scene.
Are puppy farms breeding grounds for illness and disease?
We need to treat these animals as living creatures.
An inside look at Delaware Valley puppy mills. Are they safe? Are they humane? Are they legal?
Stories only time can tell. The Bulletin with Larry Kane, Friday night at 8 on KYW3. This is KYW-TV, Philadelphia. This is the News Tonight with Jennifer Ward and Bruce Hamilton. First weather with David Rogers and Yuki Washington on sports. And now, the News Tonight.
Good evening, I'm Jennifer Ward.
And I'm Bruce Hamilton. Thanks for joining us. Our top story tonight, she calls it rape, he calls it a case of jealousy. A bizarre trial gets underway in Virginia. It involves a husband and wife, and it attracts national attention. KYW3's Stephanie Stahl reports on this serious case that takes on a carnival-like atmosphere.
John Bobbitt is still recovering after having his penis surgically reattached. He's facing charges of marital sexual assault. His wife, Lorena, claims she mutilated her husband after she was repeatedly sexually abused by him. She'll be tried separately. On the witness stand, she broke down in tears as she described finding the knife, cutting off 2/3 of her husband's penis, driving away and throwing it out the car window. Bobbitt says it was consensual sex, that his wife was jealous and unhappy with his performance in bed. The case has created a media spectacle. There are even T-shirts that say, "A cut above the rest." Advocates say at least important issues are finally being aired.
Well, men have been pushing women around for a very long time, and this is sort of our way of saying that this has got to stop one of these days.
I'm afraid that it will be instructive in some ways, that it will give people ideas.
Dr. Paul Fink is the director of the Einstein Center for the Study of Violence.
It also dramatizes and glorifies what this lady did, and I hope that somehow we can be clear that her solution was not a good solution. By the same token, I think it has already raised our consciousness about domestic violence and the abuse of women.
Dr. Fink says it's important for abused women to know there are alternatives, that help is available. He feels Lorena Bobbitt lost control. She and her soon-to-be ex-husband each face 20 years in prison if convicted. Stephanie Stahl, The News Tonight.
Around the world, the newest case of spying on Di causes an uproar at Buckingham Palace. Two of London's most popular newspapers printed pictures of Princess Diana working out at a health club.